Yo, what's up? It's Chris James, The Journey, and you're watching It's Possible Entertainment. Hey guys, it's me, Mike Dotson, and welcome to another Spotlight interview. Today we have a great lady here we're going to talk to Miss Dr. Mrs. The Lady Patrice Bax. Come on, get on that.
Excited to be here.
Glad to have you, Ms. Bax. So, Ms. Bax, let's go ahead and jump right in there. Can we know about your brand? What do you do exactly, Ms. Bax?
So I serve as a director of programs at Brandon House Culture and Performing Arts Center. I also run my own business called Well Spoken Programs and Designs. And I'm just someone who really loves to serve the artist and musician community, as well as working with the youth, helping them figure out what skills and talents they may have, and figuring out how to make money from it.
Okay. And so that's dope. First of all, that's super dope because the youth need it. We need all the help we can get with our babies, man, because there's too many people that's not looking at their babies. And I don't mind the devil's workshop. We ain't gonna go there. You need to have something. Man, seriously, you gotta have something to do. Because if you don't have something to do, something gonna find you.
Yeah.
And
you know what? What I've discovered is a lot of our youth, especially in today's generation, are truly talented.
Man.
They have all types of gifts. They just need to be steered and, channel their energy into some productive stuff. So.
That's right. And so what's the passion behind that? Like, have you always dealt with the youth or had a heart for the youth? Or like, what created that passion behind that?
Well, I've always been in situations where I've worked with people, young and old, to help them figure out, first, what do they want to do? And then the steps that they would need to take from where they are now to where they want to be. Awesome. I figured that when I found out what my purpose has always been to help other people find their purpose. And it doesn't matter what job I'm in or what setting I'm in, I'm always thinking about living out that purpose. So
you're activator.
Yeah.
That's our new nickname, the activator. And we need activators in our, no, seriously.
Yeah.
We need those people in our lives. Because we can have everything we need right on the inside of us and not know it, because we're not looking at us. We're looking at everything besides us.
That's right.
We're looking at everything that everybody else is looking at.
That's right.
Except without looking within. And that's awesome. Activator. I'm going to be activator. That's what's up. Okay. And so I know you just don't, help others. I know you did a little artistry yourself.
Yeah. I used to
do a little poetry, right?
I can do some poetry, yeah.
Okay.
I started off in college at Illinois State University.
Oh, wow.
And Darrell Burnett, that's like my mentor. He started a group on campus called Profound Pioneers Entertainment Group. Mm-hmm. And we used to host open mics, fashion shows, dance competitions, all type of stuff. And that's where I kind of find my artistry on stage. So. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember the first time you performed, like ever?
Not the first time, but I do remember a memorable time. So I got pregnant when I was in my junior year in college.
Okay.
And
that's not too bad.
January was the date of conception. And in April, I was 4 months pregnant, and I had to leave that school to transfer to a school back home. Mm-hmm. And I didn't come back until the first open mic in September. Mm-hmm. And by that time, I was like 8-9 months. So it was visually, seeing what I was carrying. So I remember going to the open mic and waddled on down the stage. The DJ at the time know that I loves me some Jay-Z. So he played a little intro. I got on stage and I did this poem called Baby Daddy of the Year Award. And I subliminally shouted out my baby daddy, but all my friends was there. So at the end of the poem, there was a line that I said that the baby daddy of the year award goes to, and everybody shouted out his name. And it was like it was a moment. And I'm sorry, baby daddy, for doing that to you, but it was an awesome.
We the victims. And so let's dig a little deeper. I know you said your dad, everyone lives here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Are you a cook? Are you a family type where they cook and you eat, or do you cook and they come eat? Like, how does that work?
We all got a lot going on. So every Sunday, me and my brother and his 2 sons and my daughter, we go to my mom's house and have, family dinner.
Okay, but do you cook though? Do you just go to the dinner, or do you just,
No, Sundays I just show up. Now, on other days, regular days, I'm a cook in my own household.
So you can cook?
I can cook, yeah.
What's your favorite dish to cook? Let's talk about that. I like to eat sometimes. Maybe every day.
So some of the easiest things that I make, shrimp linguine, that takes like 20 minutes.
That's the shrimp and noodles, right?
Right.
That's shrimp,
Okay.
that's shrimp and noodles.
And broccoli.
Shrimp and noodles is like you don't know what linguine is,
Right.
right?
My daughter loves pasta dishes, so
Okay.
anything pasta, lasagna, mastacholi, like all that kind of stuff.
That's your daughter. What do you like?
I am
What's your favorite food?
barbecue, ribs, and salad though. Like I can eat salad all day.
So you like eating like a rib salad? You put ribs on your salad?
I put barbecue sauce on my salad.
I have done that. I am guilty. I've done that.
I
Don't got no ranch on some of the little sauce. Good.
No, I support Sam's Barbecue all day, local barbecue spot, and I make salads on my own.
So you don't know how to grill.
I don't know how to grill.
Mm.
I don't know how to grill.
You got
And look,
that.
pull my black card. I cannot fry chicken. That's one thing I cannot do. That's why I go to my mama's house every Sunday.
I was excited to be here. I'm excited to interview you and talk.
They said, lay it on
Come
out
in
there,
here
right?
and you come cursing and you ain't speaking this foul language.
Look, I'm sorry, but I would never offer nobody none of my fried chicken.
Deduct 7 points from her because she's the black card is definitely going. You keep it, but take 7 points, please. Whoever is in control of the black card points, you take 7 points off of hers.
That's
What?
one area that I ain't representing.
My cousin is 7 years old and can cook chicken
Look,
twice,
next question.
smothered and fried.
Next question.
Oh my goodness. Okay, something I know you can relate to.
Mm-hmm.
Who is your favorite local artist you work with? And give me a second. And I'm talking about not just performance-wise.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking timeliness. I'm talking about, man, they're just business-oriented. You never had any problems with them, man. And you got 5 seconds to drop that name and be going.
Okay. LaChaz Holloway, my favorite.
Only one. I got one. Ding, 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 ding. Give it to us.
LaChaz Holloway.
That's it?
I mean, I got more.
No. That's the baby. That's the baby.
That's
my dog. Shout out to you, bro.
Oh.
Hope to have you. Hollow. That's my dog.
Yeah.
Straight
I
up.
sleep, eat, breathe to his music. I create to his music. I think, I live, I vibe to his music every day. So
That's what's up.
Yeah, he's constantly in my playlist. And I mean, I work with him, so I know his vision. I know where he's trying to go.
Mm-hmm.
And he's done some amazing things that people won't even realize. He's been touring all of his life. He's worked with major artists. And so that would be by far one of my favorite locals.
He's so humble, man.
He is quiet.
I'm talking about quiet,
but you know
humble.
what? Dude is stupid funny.
He a goof
If
troop.
it don't work out music, I would suggest he get on stage and be a comedian.
That's how you know Chaz, because Chaz is quiet.
Yeah.
But if you know the
That boy is a
goofball
goofball.
side of him, you that's how you know you really
He's
know
a
him,
good
bro.
ball.
He love to laugh.
Yeah.
So like, throw some more names out there. I ain't gonna continue.
Yeah,
Throw some more names
thank
out
you.
there. Go
Janine
ahead.
Latrice Perez,
Janine.
another artist that I work with.
Okay.
I do all of her branding work, and she makes it so easy. She takes beautiful pictures. She's always on her game. She would be my top in terms of business because she always has herself together.
Mm-hmm.
Janine Latrice Perez is by far one of my best female artists that I've met out here.
Okay.
Ricardo Richardson.
Shout out to Rico.
Yes, Rico.
That's my guy. You know everybody I know.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, that's one of my best friends too. So, great musician, gospel artist. He just dropped a single not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
And much love for him. And Desmond Murray. From
Desmond Murray.
She is a light in my life. I love her to death. But she also started her own organization called Creators Village. And it helps and gives resources. The main goal is to create a neighborhood for artists and musicians who may need resources inside of where they live. So shout out to Daz.
Shout out Daz. That's awesome,
Creators
man.
Village, yes. So those are my top 4 that I work with. LaChaz Holloway, Janine Latrice Perez, Ricardo Richardson, and Desmond Murray.
All people that I know, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to, and I know they dope.
Yeah,
like that made the list even more great.
Mm-hmm.
Like those are names that I'm like, who is this?
Mm-hmm.
So like businesswoman, I get that. Are you the businesswoman that sits in the back in the office like typing and checking YouTube sometimes, checking your social media and just chilling until it's over with, and then you leave, check and lock the doors? Or are you out there,
I'm all
mingling and
over the place. All over the place when I'm doing events.
Yeah.
In fact, I mean, before we kind of shifted with this COVID-19 to dealing with artists and musicians, I deal a lot with the youth, and it's crazy because I manage the programs, but I also develop, I also coordinate, mentor, transport, feed. You know, like I'm all over the place with my children. So when it comes to the events, like I may be, you know, setting up cameras. I may be working with the artwork, working with the musicians or the artists that are on, you know, the ticket, just all over the place, doing the marketing, doing the
so you hiring,
promotion.
right? So you hiring?
Well, we need funds to hire folks.
I thought you were trying to hire me.
Trying to get that job.
That's COVID-19. I gotta figure something out.
Yeah.
No, I'm spending. No, that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's crazy because it's been tiring, taxing. But I do it for the love of who I'm serving. You know, and the community needs more folks that's willing to just dig in and do whatever it takes to get some stuff done. You know.
That's right. Get them hands dirty, man.
Yep.
Tell me this: do you have anything local coming up soon?
We have started a series called Go Live, and it actually came out of, you know, all of this mess that's happening with so many artists and musicians who have been displaced, you know, and not having an opportunity to gig and, you know, get money. So we've offered up our space for virtual performances, but we've actually put some time and resources into the space and transformed it into a studio. So we're going to record some of these go lives and do a weekly broadcast, so we can have more control over, you know, what goes out. So it's not all about live streaming, but it's about putting out a finished product. And my hope is also to offer these musicians and artists who come and do the go lives to walk away with an electronic press kit, because I do graphic design stuff, electronic press kit, footage from their performance, audio, so that they can shop themselves, you know, brand themselves from that experience. So.
That's awesome. Now, I do understand before you turn this into, you know, a studio and a place for people to come and record for funds, you know, to replenish those things, you were using that space for youth, right?
Yes,
Can we talk just a little bit real quick? I know we don't have much time, but can we talk just a little bit about what you were doing? I don't want to overlook that.
Sure. We had an after-school program called Dream Starters. It serves ages 6 to 11, and it's really an exploratory program where they explore what kind of skills and talents that they may have, as well as the different art forms that are out there. We also run a program called I Hustle. It stands for I Have Unique Skills to Learn and Earn. Yeah, we work with high school students.
Is that right? Okay.
I have unique skills to learn and earn. Yeah, so that's our high school age students learning about audio production, photography, videography, personal branding, and marketing. So they're putting together their own music videos. They've edited their own music, and again, you know, big ups to some of the people in our community that helped to make that happen. Daz and Bree have come and done different rehearsals in the space with the students, so they can learn what it means to be on the same page with their bandmates and that kind of thing. Joker Entertainment Studios, Kevin Cottrell. You know,
shout out to Kev, man.
We recorded some of their theme songs in his space. So yeah, it's a community effort to kind of help our students gauge how they get from one point to another in the entertainment industry. We also have an Arts Over Tobacco program where we have all age students, ages 11 to 21, in a drill team, and they go around and speak positive messages about not using tobacco products, but using their talents to share some positivity.
That's my.
Yep.
I dig that. Yep. So, like, what's your business strategy that's allowed you to stay so relevant and stay so consistent with what you're doing? You know, not doing too much, but doing just enough to, you know?
Yeah, well, I think the main strategy is figuring out what people need. You know, surveying the land and figuring out what they need, and then using the resources that we do have in our community to connect dots to, you know, address what their needs have, you know, are. That's
it. I totally agree with that. It's nothing wrong. It's nothing better than answering questions. Right. You know, when you find out the question is being answered, what's this? And when you answer it for everybody, and it happens to be millions of people that you're answering the question for, you become very valuable, man.
Yeah.
And that's what you are to our community, especially to the music community. You are a very, very, very valuable piece, especially in this time. So we want to thank you, first of all, for doing that, opening your doors, for sure. Tell the people how we can contact you, how they can get to know more about what you have going on with Brandon House, or even more with the Go Live. Is it? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's called Go Live Creative Soul Sessions.
Yeah, how can they contact you?
All of the information is on our website, www.brandonhouseperformingartscenter.org. There is a page that's actually dedicated to Go Live. Anybody who's interested in performing on Go Live can go and fill out the form, and we'll get back with you within 48 hours. You can find me on Facebook under Doc Patrice Bax, on Instagram as @Patrice Speaks, and yeah, I think that's it. Instagram Brandon House LR. And if ever you feel moved to donate, you can cash at Brandon House at Brandon House LR.
Please.
And yeah, that's it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Y'all have the contact information for Dr. Patrice Bax. Man, I don't really want to end it right now. We're running out of time. We've ran out of time. We want to get you back. We're gonna get her back to go deeper in depth about this business strategy, so we can probably take some little nuggets out of it. You feel me? But I am Mike Dotson. And this is Dr. the one, the only, Miss Patrice Bax, and this has been another great, successful Spotlight interview. Until next time, see you later.